And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Jackson Jills, to another exciting matchup of Echo Arena here on VRML 1. We have a very exciting one here for you, Kangorillaz versus Illumidotty. Before we get to that, I'm on SirDimwi here, joined by NightFiree with 2 E's. NightFiree, how you feeling, man?
Excited for some very high level, very I don't know, just stressful is not the right word. Very high pressure situation here for these teams. They're playing last week of the regular season.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to mute the comms because that is way too funny. Way too funny for how serious this matchup is, particularly for Illumidotty. Now, what I said earlier in the week when I announced, when I put up one of these lists, one of the updates on this list, was that not even Kangorillaz is safe right now. Not even Kangorillaz is safe right now. So Kang actually in a situation where they kind of need a win here. They need a victory. But Illumidotty, talking about needing a victory, 7th place. They are 1 place out from the top 6. So both teams coming into this one needing victories here, and they're going to be playing like it.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm very interested to see what that sort of level of pressure does to these teams, if it's going to affect their passing, if we're going to see some misplays, or if we're going to see some crazy plays. You know, we're going to see some fantastic crosses, I'm sure of it. And I cannot wait. I don't have to, as we are about to get into round 1 of Kang versus Illumidotty.
The countdown has started. Teams are about to get away here. We got the Palador angle on that joust, and that's going to be Illumidotty getting that first 1.85 seconds. Long shot there. Strem, excuse me. That is Kangorillaz. It looks like, I think they swapped teams right at the last second. I feel like that was that on purpose? Is that, all right, it's going to take me a second. Take it away.
Yeah, you want to talk about a way to start off that series. That was a 10-second 3-pointer, an excellent read off the gate to get that steal, but wow, what a great little play there in order to get them that instant 3-0 and a fantastic shot. Here comes another long range bounce shot, just goes a bit high and a bit wide. That was definitely an intentional shot down towards the end of that goal there. Here comes a nice clear in the favor of Kangorillaz, and Illumidotty able there to snag it up. Witt picks it and finds himself 2. A very nice answer back from Illumidotty. Only a 1-point lead now.
Yeah, the incredible Witt, the man who does it all. From modding, he was running Pizza League, he ran cams here for a while, now he's running things on Illumidotty there, getting that goal. 2 on the board here. So it's a 1-point game. Kangorillaz with the joust advantage have the score advantage up by 1. Steelable sending that one across there to Strem. Strem moving in under pressure, gonna send that one back, but they're in the hands of Speedy V. So that's gonna be Illumidotty. Oh no, Strem picking it up and sending it in. What a play there by Strem for Kangorillaz to put them up by 3.
Wow, that was a really nice read on that back pass, and I don't know if they just didn't see him there or what, but either way, an excellent steal. Essentially passed it up to him there when he was trying to clear it back to the goalie, and good opportunity. I mean, that's the capitalization on mistakes right there that you expect out of these top tier teams. You know, every little tiny one you make, you know, you just barely toss that pass out of position and it gets picked off, and it's a 2-pointer.
Exactly. I mean, that's what sets the top teams apart from the rest, is that ability to punish on mistakes. So it's going to be Illumidotty here in possession. Over 2 minutes gone here in round 1. They're currently down by 3. That's going to be QL on the back line, sending that one in there to Speedy. Speedy is going to take that shot off the whirl and put it in for the 2. We're back to a 1-point game here. Still a lot of time to go.
Nice little 360 around the stick. Ends up dodging 2 goalies too. Very nice 2-pointer on the bottom half of the goal. Speedy with a nice bit of work there inside the bubble, and yeah, 1-point lead. Illumidotty doing a great job to pause any momentum that Kangorillaz could try to mount. You know, they certainly had an opportunity there to pile on, and now Illumidotty has snagged a great steal there. Good bit of stack work, able to grab that one off the back throw of Kangorillaz. Setting up now inside the zone. Illumidotty looking for another opportunity on goal.
And that was what is substantial about that turnover is that chain work was Kangorillaz set up specifically to break up that chain. And the chain did the work, although another chain there. Strem's going to get the turnover, trying to send that one out, but Witt on the back line with a good grab there. 7-foot arms that man has. as Burb's going to get it, send it back to Wit here on the near side wall. Wit going to send that one to QL, and QL's going to plant it for the 2. That's going to give Illumidotty the first lead in this game, up by 1 here, 6-5.
I mean, this is it, Dimwi. This is when basically your entire season is on the line. You know, you need to win this game. It is the last week of season. Sure, you have a couple of rounds to do it, but Illumidotty, they have the lead now. We're not even halfway through the series, and it's already a close one.
And Kangorillaz already through mid, going for a long shot there was sealable bag. But QL not going to let that one through. He gets that turnover, so it's going to be Illumidotty here. This one ultimately turning into a clear, where it's going to be Kang getting there first, although still good stun there, but it gets out, but back in the hands of Illumidotty. So a little ping pong here at the moment. Wit sending this one across, looking for Speedy. Has to pick up his own pass attempt. Speedy getting it. Speedy going to back it up there. Back to Wit. Wit's going to go across there to QL, far side. QL moving on the bubble. Has Burbs cutting, coming in, takes a shot. He's going to hit it. And actually sealable bag, going to get a hand on it, but no, it's 2 points to Illumidotty, now up by 3.
That was an interesting play. I don't know what the intention was of drawing that defender towards the shot taker, but either way, under that confusion of the people being in front, I don't know. He found that opportunity inside bubble. Excellent little bit of work there. End up getting them 2, and now they're kind of piling on. The momentum really starting to shift here inside the favor of Illumidotty. Kangorillaz trying to squash that momentum now as they work themselves into the offense inside the zone of Illumidotty. A good bit of passing on the backfield. They've done a nice job to slow it up, and here comes the setup inside the bubble. A nice toss to the stick, and there it is. Strembitsky jukes out 3 defenders and gets himself 2, only a 1-point lead.
And that's that right there. That's some classic Kang. Just confident, methodical passing to get it in for the one-on-one against a goalie. Kang, though, still down by 1, though we're just over halfway through round 1 here. 8-7 in favor of Illumidotty, who currently have that joust advantage. QL sending that one over to Speedy. Speedy crossing that one to Wit. Wit going back to QL there, looking for a nice little boost setup there. That was beautiful. I got that right in frame. Clip that one, learn it. Is Wit taking the shot, but what a stop there by Mad. Sending that one out of the bubble.
Clip that one, too. An excellent stop here still. Illumidotty setting up inside the zone here. Nice little bubble setup coming out. Stun on the goalie. Not really finding any purchase. A ton of defense looking good here, and a nice intercept from Strembitsky. They were really nicely covering those pass angles here, and a good bit of clearing. Not going to be able to get there in time. Defense is here and ready to defend.
So Kangorillaz with possession here, still down by 1. 4 minutes on the clock here in round 1. Leverage there with it on the far side. Leverage has a little bit of space. Going to go ahead and send it to the back line there, all the way to Strem on the back. So Strem slowing it down. Going to send that one far side there to Mad. Mad now encroaching up. Moving in, gets that defender right to him, so sends it back to Strem. Strem now moving in on the bubble. Strem going behind the goal there, and it was just a touch. Siobel sends it in for the 2. Kang back up by 1.
You can't get closer to a slap shot, give and go alley-oop than that right there. Really nice bit of pass work, and Sealable just taps that one right in off the backboard. Very good job, and just like that, Kangorillaz have answered back and taken the lead. Now we'll see if they can defend. 3 minutes left. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of time to defend a 1-point lead, and I'm certainly sure we're going to see a bit of scoring back and forth before the end of it.
Yeah, it is a lot of time. It's Burbs with a nice underhand there, getting under the goal as the goalie comes out to challenge. He's going to send that one in for a 2. So just exchanging the lead right now as Illumidotty retakes that lead. Just under 3 minutes to go here in round 1. Currently up by 1 as Kang takes that joust advantage.
Man, this 1-point lead, quite a interesting beast to work with here, especially in a game like this. What a way to start off this series. This round 1 is absolutely popping off, and a good bit of passing here coming in from Kangorillaz. The setup, the juke just over the head. Strembitsky finds 2. We keep trading leads. It just it's ping pong with the lead right now.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be at the moment. This is back and forth. Both teams not letting up. Both getting a lot of action in on offense. And so now it's going to be Illumidotty. Whoops. Excuse my camera work. QL going to pass that one over there to Wit. Wit now sending that one through the near side too. Sending it down to Burbs. Burbs with a little bit of room has a 3 stack coming in to challenge him. from Kang there, and now sending that one across. Still Illumidotty with possession here. Wiz trying to track it down in the near side trap. It does get it. Gonna send this one in deep there to Speedy. Speedy crossing the Burbs. Burbs coming in. Burbs taking the shot. And with a little hook on that underhand, Illumidotty retaking the lead once again. 12-11. Minute and a half to go.
I was sitting on the overhead there, and I don't know what it was, but that fumbling around of the disc, it was like blood in the water for Kangorillaz, and they just swarmed on the disc in the corner. All three dove out of their defensive positionings, and it just opened up a pretty easy 2v1 on the goalie there for Illumidotty. But it's almost, you got to wonder, is that planned? You know, is Illumidotty kind of throwing an awkward pass intentionally, or does it end up just working out for them? Either way, they are now in the lead, and Kangorillaz setting up inside their zone, so they got to play some strong D.
There's only a minute to go here. Kang moving in. Cielo has it. Cielo coming in. Oh. And with a few dekes there, he's going to get that one in for the 2, and just another exchanging on the lead. And with 38 seconds to go, once we come out of the 2s, Illumidotty's going to get the final answer.
These walk-ins, man, it is so crazy just to see these constant 1v1 challenges going on between disc holder and goalie. Now we get down into the real brass tacks of it all. 35 seconds left, a 1-point lead hanging in the limb here for Kangorillaz, but they have hands on disc. They're gonna try and pass it around inside the midfield. They even try and get a goal here so they can really extend their lead, but Illumidotty battling for it here. A nice bit of passing work is now inside the bubble. Not looking good for Illumidotty. They need to get this disc out. They need to push down into Kangorillaz zone. This is a good clear. This is the setup, and can they get it? A long range passes it off the backboard.
Oh my goodness. That is heartbreaking there. That one almost making it in. But no, Kangorillaz will take round 1, 13-12, after that amazing shot there right at the end from, I didn't catch who it was there on Illumidotty, but wow, that would have been something. That would have been something to write home about.
Could you imagine making that shot right there, then going into round 2? If you're Illumidotty, you got to be feeling good. I mean, you got to be feeling good either way, right? Because you came in here, you're arguably a significant MMR lower than Kangorillaz, 3 ranks lower. This win is huge. This puts you solidly into that top 6. You get that free pass to the to the semi, whatever. I need to get my terminology right on the finals, but man, that's coming up soon, and this is the last week, so this one really matters. Round 2 is going to be very exciting.
Yeah, this one does really matter. And just to remind everybody, Kangorillaz, yeah, they're in a comfortable position with that 1320 MMR, but they're not completely safe. They are absolutely not completely safe, and so they do need a victory here to keep their position safe for the finals. And then, of course, Illumidotty here is currently sitting in 7th place, 1 place out there, 1 behind Frostbite, 1 in front of 0, all within that 1260 MMR bracket. So it's just both teams kind of in a must-win situation here in this matchup as we get ready for round 2.
Whew. This is it. This is when things really start getting spicy. The pressure really starts to get on here because now the series is on the line. Illumidotty cannot afford to lose, and they are playing like an excellent give and go between Burbs and QL Young. 2-point lead just like that.
That's 8 seconds in, and also notable, Illumidotty pulling off a 1.75 joust time there. The only team I think I've seen pull that off so far was Joker. I think there are a few others, but that's the only one that stands out to me. So that's absolutely phenomenal joust time from Illumidotty. It's going to be Kang here with the joust advantage. Leverage sending it through that right side tube there. Shimbitsky moving in, trying to duck the chain. Doesn't, though, does get it back there to Leverage. Leverage sending it softly back to Strem. Strem crossing it up there to Mad. 3-on-1 coming in on the bubble. Mad coming in, taking the shot, hits it, and we're tied up.
They have been doing so good at answering back. It's insane. They are just so quick to respond, and the back and forth, I mean, it's been the same for Illumidotty. You know, they are ones to not give in here. So, last round the lead started with Kangorillaz. They won that joust. Now it started with Illumidotty. The back and forth ultimately depends on the time, but if we go by history, it may end up affecting going towards Illumidotty as that shot goes out and Mad snags it as he's dropping back to goal. An excellent block prevents the 2 from going in.
Now Loveridge sending that shot. He's going to hit it. 32 meters out, off balance on the fade. He's going to hit that one for the 3. What a shot there from Loveridge. And Kangorillaz with a 3-point lead.
I guess that's one way to keep the momentum going. And now this is a very important possession here for Illumidotty. They cannot let Kang really start to pile on because they have the round 1 win. They have that confidence. They have some momentum to work with. If they find themselves with an open 3 opportunity like that, oh, that would have been devastating. That would have been 8 unanswered points.
Yeah, that would have been hard to come back from, but Illumidotty does get possession, at least for a moment. They clear that one in, but Shrem's going to pick that one up there on the back line. Now moving through this near side tube, the left side tube, he's going to come up. Has no one in front, so he's going to keep on walking. QL finally comes out the challenge, sends it back to Loveridge. Loveridge going back to Shrem. Shrem now with a lot of space there, moving up on the near side wall. And taking some time here, going to give his team some time to set up. Sends everyone back to Loveridge on the back line. Loveridge on the bow tie there, sending it back to Shrem. Shrem coming in. Shrem taking the shot. And Shrem, 12 meters a second, places that one softly. And now it's a 5-point lead once again to Kangorillaz.
Shrem is putting in so many points for this Kang squad right now. He is doing so good at walking these in through the zone. It's quite impressive. He has been certainly a very vital asset to this Kangorillaz round 1 win and now this 5-point lead, but we'll see what Illumidotty can do. You know, I don't see Illumidotty really calling it quits here, especially after such a close round 1. So I do anticipate them to give a good go here for the rest of this round 2. And there's still plenty of time. 6:45, the lead not that high, especially with seeing how many points were scored in that first round. As long as they can keep the momentum from going too crazy, they'll be all right. They're capitalizing on a missed pass and able to clear it out. Nice bit of pause in the momentum of Kangorillaz.
And so Mad getting that one back, so it's going to send it back in. So a lot of clear and boost at the moment, but this one maybe going to pay off here for Kang. Shrem go for that pass over there after he feigns a few shots. Mad is going to get it in for the 2. Kang now up by 7 here. With how much time is left as we're waiting for that clock? 6 minutes to go.
If you win this one and you're Kang, you're in such a high, you have such a great momentum to go into your last game of the week. You know, you really solidify a nice place in the overall standing if you can get 2 wins. And so I'm sure they're feeling good right now going into this second round. Can't really, as we said, rest on your laurels though. I know Illumidotty are going to try and continue to apply the pressure, and they are doing just that here. Great bit of pass work. Does get shut down with a nice bit of defense inside the bubble, and a good clear here for Kangorillaz is going to prevent Illumidotty from mounting anything just yet.
Now Shrem with it, looking for that slap shot. He does lose a hand on it as that one goes wild, and now picked up by, I believe, that Speedy 5 there on the far side. Yeah, I said it. And now up there to Burbs. Burbs gonna move it up. Looking to send this one in. Takes a bounce there. Ooh, out of hands of everyone on Kang. So still loose, although now picked up by Shrem here. Shrem turning it around. Shrem gonna send that one across there. Does hit bad. Mad's gonna send that one through mid. All the way there to Sealable. Sealable now has a bunch of room to work with as everyone's returning here in the field. That's gonna be Shrem picking up there from Sealable. Shrem moving it to the back line. Slow play here by Kangorillaz as we just get over that halfway mark here. They're still up by 7. Cross pass there. It doesn't take. No one there to take it. Matt does pick it up though. Matt gonna send it back there. No one there. QL picking it up. QL's gonna send that one down on the dump, although it may have the trajectory. Ooh, just wide as QL does get his own clear in and sends it in for the 2. And Illumidotty cutting that lead down to 5.
They needed that. That was huge. Things were going bad for them for a while there, for a good portion of this round. To shut that down is very important. Now here, also a very important possession. They got to play some strong D. They got to either get up there, get aggressive and intercept, or just kind of sit back. But they need to shut down Kangorillaz a second time in a row and really try and get things moving for them, because, you know, they need to get back within that 1-point range where they can go back to sort of exchanging points, because Kang is not going to sit down for long. There's the setup and a great bit of intercepting from Wit.
Uh-oh. But then that clear by Wick finds the hands of Mad. Mad now crossing that one over there to Sealable. Sealable slowing it down. Going to send that one back there to Shrem. And Kang now playing the clock a little bit, maybe. Shrem sends it back up to Loveridge. Loveridge going there to Sealable. Sealable coming in. And once again, that methodical passing from Kang. Not just getting them the points, but also getting them the seconds off the clock there, as we have 3.5 minutes to go here as we're back up by 7.
hard to shut down when it's that precise, you know, and everything is so quick. Very good work of Kang inside that bubble there, and they are really piling on to their lead right now. They definitely are looking to demoralize this squad there. They had sent a 3-man blitz onto Dis. They didn't quite find it, but now they are in possession, and they are setting up nicely inside the zone again. The great passing work. Oh no, the ding on the top. He couldn't quite get his arm down long enough. Another shot just goes wide on the bottom of goal.
Sealable bag going for the sealable slam and scuffs it. Sir, that is your special move. That is the one you get after going turbo, after waiting through half the game. You know what I mean? Like, that's your ultimate, and you spoiled it with a ding, bro. I don't know how that happens. And, you know, I'm saying this with love and all for joy as you guys are up by 7 right now. I'm allowed to do it. I'm allowed to do it as Matt is going to handle this one here at mid. And I just know they're going to be watching this afterwards, and Shrem's going to be yelling at me for going after Seal like that. But Shrem now gets stunned out there by QL. Speaking of the Devils, QL sending this one in. It's going to go high of the goal. But that chain from Kang is going to get there first. 2.5 to go here in round 2.
Those open goals, some of the toughest to make sometimes, and unfortunately misses that 3 opportunity. That would have been a great way to sort of start a comeback here in the later half of this round. But instead, Kangorillaz are not letting that happen. They're playing very aggressive here inside the midfield. Good bit of stack work to get their hands on disc, and then we're back to that textbook passing, which is so far going very well for them.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Yeah, Leverage saw the lane and knew he couldn't hesitate, so he went for that shot, but Speedy knew the lane was open. But Wit, good turnover, looking at an empty net. He's going for the shot. He's going to hit it. 20 meters out. Wit puts a 3 on the board. We're back within 4 with a minute and a half to go.
Wow, that's yeah. Hey, the 3 is what they needed, and now they're really. I mean, they're in it here. They need one, couple of 2s, a 3 and a 2, and they're in the lead. They're not far out from getting themselves right back into this series. They just got to do a little bit of magic here in the next minute and 20, and the pressure definitely on right now for this Illumidotty squad. They are feeling it now as the series starts to come down onto the line with a minute 15 left. The pass work from Kang is looking good. The setup inside the bubble is looking good. 2 in the ding on the corner. Wit able to get it in there for 2.
Well, I believe it was, I think it was, Wit got a save on it and somehow got stuffed in nonetheless.
Oh, you're right.
I believe it was Sealable and Shrem going back and forth on the way in there. Just that beautiful give and go passing all the way into the bubble. And so that is going to put Kang up by 6 here with just 45 seconds to go. And oh no, that interception, this could be the ice. No, it's going to hit the nugget there. Sealable picking that one back up, has Leverage on the barrier, going to Leverage. Leverage is going to get that in on some activity, but that will be the ice here in round 2. Kangorillaz will take this victory over Illumidotty in 2.
A great performance by both squads. Illumidotty doing really good to nearly take that first round, and they certainly stayed in it for quite a while here in the second one, but ultimately Kang able to ride the momentum of that first round and, you know, really end up piling onto a decent lead here for the second one. As I say that, Illumidotty looking to turn that one a little bit to make that lead a little smaller. Kang say no dice with a couple of denials on goal, and the ending scoreline going to be 15-7 Kangorillaz.
And yeah, it's a convincing win there from Kangorillaz. Going to, you know, protect that position, that 3rd place position, or excuse me, the 2nd place position. At the 13-20 MMR bracket, the lone team in that bracket. Then Illumidotty, they're not out yet. I shouldn't have made that noise. They're not out yet. But this one does not help, as they were in that 7th place position. This may just drop them. Maybe just down to 8th, maybe to 9th. We won't know until the scores are submitted. But yeah, it's not going to help the situation. But they do still have another game this week. I don't remember who it's against. But they do have another game this week, so they could still, push their way back up. But just like with 0, it's kind of out of their hands. It's kind of up to how other teams are going to perform here this week.
Always the ever stressful end of season. If you're one of those teams vying for the top spot, I guess that's what adds a little extra fun, a little extra spice to those games. I remember those times. But anyway, excellent series to tune into. Very happy to watch it. I'm interested to see what kind of action Kang bring to their next series.
Yeah, we do have. We are going to be following Kang to their next game. That one's going to start in about 35 minutes. It's going to be Kangorillaz versus Project Mayhem, a new team, but not new players, who are currently in 9th place, just below 0. Although that's probably different at this point. That whole list is going to look completely different by the end of tonight. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, Kang versus Project Mayhem. Project Mayhem looking to prove themselves, prove that they're worthy of getting into those finals here in this matchup here in about 35 minutes. But yeah.
So Kang are really just crushing dreams tonight, or trying to.
Trying to, yeah. Yeah, very much so. Because I mean, both the 2 losses tonight, 0 and Illumidotty, that bodes really well for Frostbite. Frostbite, who is in that 6th place position. I know you can hear the game going in the background. They're just playing. They're screaming out their 3rd round, which, you know, I'll go to a sideline cam for that, because we do have a while before that next game. Although it's not round 1. But yeah, not gonna commentate on it. I'm just gonna let you guys see what's going on there. But yeah, it's just you know, like I said, Illumidotty not out of it. Kangorillaz, you know, in a much better position going into the rest of the week. But I guess for now, we're gonna go. I guess because there's nothing else going on, we'll just let this play out. Let them finish out this round here live for you guys. And once this is done, we'll go to our intermission and just go to that hold screen and then come back. Excuse me, come back for you here for Kangorillaz versus Project Mayhem. It's about 30 minutes. So stay tuned, hold tight, and come back for that one because it's going to be fantastic. Yes, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another one, our marquee matchup of the evening, Synapse versus Kangorillaz.
I'm really excited for this match. They're coming still a little bit fresh off of a couple of roster switches, but I'm super excited to see how they play this match.
Well,
Zach, ready. Everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm so excited.
Let's go.
Gonna back it up, take that shot as the goalie's assaulted, brings it in for the two. He's gonna get it. 22 seconds into round one.
Got it. Open goal so far.
Yeah, really vicious attacking by Synapse here as they finally find the three-pointer. Just gets to it, and it is going to be Strem finding this first off of the feet of YouTube.
Okay, boosting now. Bouncing straight, flip, pop.
But it is gonna be Strem getting there first, and Strem's gonna send that one in for the two.
You got that on.
You have that back.
Pass there to Zach, and Zach's gonna bring it in for the two. That's gonna bring it back within one here, 4 minutes and 6 to go.
Crossing.
Boosting.
Passes over to Rosie Hope, who's going to get jumped down, but she's going to sink that shot. 17 minutes, second for 2 points. Pushing back up. Back over to Mad, who's anchored. He's going to push in and quick up to Sealable with his signature Sealable slam.
It's going to be Mad touching it there on the far side too, but he gets stuffed. Shambitsky with it, he gets stuffed. Now picked up by Rosie. Rosie looking to send it in, going to go for a bounce dump here. Going to bounce all the way into the bubble. Who's getting there first? It's Zach. And Zach's going to put it in for the two.
The short though, back into the hands of Mad, who's going to control this a little bit before going for the pass to Strem, or Sealable, but eventually does recover this game and get that points.
Yeah. Luna under pressure by Rocker. Going to cross pass to Zach. Zach bringing it into the bubble, taking the shot off the ding ring. Another ding in this one. Strem's going to track that one down. He does. Has that's Mad on the goal. Strem bringing it in. Stuffed by Zach. Zach going to get this one cleared out. They get the chain down. Rosie's trying to get there. It's actually going to be Zach. Zach taking the shot. Zach's going to hit it for the three. I said 10 seconds. It's actually 20 seconds as we come out of the tubes here. It's going to be Mad handling it. This one on the back line. Kangorillaz down by 2. 15 seconds. Mad sending this one deep into the hands of .com. .com going to get this cleared out through that near side tube into the far side trap. Mad picks it up. Going to send it back through the tube there. Nobody able to get there. Strem touches it. It's going to get slapped down into the zone there. Sealable looking at the goal. Sealable taking the shot over. Oh, the ding. They almost forced the overtime, but no. Synapse is going to take round one, 12 to 10.
You know, that one is one that that's gonna keep you up at night, because that is a real, that's a heartbreaker right there. Super close. They did a great job pushing into the bubble there. Just a little bit too short there, getting that ding off, and we'll be Synapse taking round one.
We took a round. We won the round.
So we're going to take another round.
We are absolutely going to take another round. Easy.
Really hard. Holy. Going shield.
That is Rosie up. That's a 1.9 second joust, and it's Luna, her first goal of the game. Pass Sealable. Doesn't like the looks. Who's going to walk it in? Going to take that shot as the goalie gets stunned out. This one through, but into the hands of Shambitsky. Shambitsky taking the shot, and he's going to hit it from half court. Send that one up to Saluna. Saluna look for the cross pass to Zach. Zach behind the goal. The stop there by Mad. What a ridiculous stop. Trying to track it down. It will be Mad picking it up. Mad taking the shot. And Strem really wants to get that pass over to Saluna. Saluna is now open. He's going to hit her. Saluna looking at the net. Going to bring it in. Takes the shot. And she's going to plant it for the two. The .com on the back line. .com going up to Saluna. Saluna juking one. Bringing it in. Taking the shot. But stop there. I believe it was Rocker got the grab. And Rosie Hope. Rosie Hope going to try to get that one cleared up. But they're in the hands of Sealable. Sealable going to go down to Rocker. Rocker bringing it in. And he's going to hit it for the two. And that's going to re-extend the Kangorillaz lead to 5 here with 4.5 to go.
And Kangos is going to do what they do best and control this offense.
Cross pass there to Rocker. Rocker going to Sealable behind the goal. And Sealable's going to plant that one for the two. That's how Sealable moving it up. Sealable's going to go across to Mad. Mad bringing it in. Back to Sealable. And Sealable's going to plant that one for another two.
So this round is coming quickly to a close as Kangos continues control on the offensive zone. Will be this going back into the hands of Mad off the stump from Stram, taking another 2 points, making this 15-4 in round two.
Rosie Hope under assault there by that chain. Look for the pass across. Hits Saluna. Saluna going to go to Zach behind the goal, and Zach's going to bring that one in for the two. And that's going to cut that lead down to 9 here, but with only about 7 seconds to go once we come out of the tubes. That will be the end of round 2.
All right, let's get this round.
Okay.
Now sending this one in there to Zach. Zach on the ceiling. Zach going down to Saluna. Saluna's going to get that one in for the 2. That's going to be our first goal of round 3. Excuse me. Pass does get through there to Shrimbitsky. Shrimbitsky going off the backboard. And he is going to get that one in for the 3.
Synapse definitely adjusting, like you said, trying to slow this pace down.
I got a double
King, it almost looks like they've realized this Synapse trying to do. They've really picked the pace up as they have done a great job. A little bit of a unconventional throw there.
Look for the bounce shot, but that one turns over. Matt coming in with that one. Matt's going to send this one back in. That one has the trajectory. If they don't get there, he hits it 59 meters out. Mad, the madman. That going to send this one quickly to the back line there. But that chain from Kangorillaz is able to get there. Shrimbitsky going for the empty net shot. That was going to ding out, but picking it right back up with Matt. He's going to pop that one in for the 2 for pass in. Goes to Zach. Zach bringing it in. Oh, the ding. Saluna picks it back up, and with the 12, the backside shot. Oh, no, it's going to be Zach with it. Zach, 3-on-1 against the goalie. Going to go off the backward. He hits it. Mad with it. Mad under assault by that chain. She's going to sit across the rocker. Did not see Rosie coming. She's going to hit the 3, and it's a 1-point game with 3.5 to go. They all overshoot. Saluna's getting their first. Ducks 1. Bringing it in. Taking the shot, but Mad with the stop. The long shot there. It's going to go off the backboard. Not in. And now, oh my goodness. Mad picking it up. Mishandling it. Picked up by Rosie. Rosie turning it around. Bringing it in. Hits it for the 2. And we're back within 1. So it's going to be Mad with it here. Oh, turnover. Zach shot. Hits the 3. It's a 2-point game. Once again, just like round 1, they have only 1 man back. They have 2 people coming in, Rocker and Shrem. Oh, there's the defense returning. Silva picking it up. The shot. Calm with the save.
Seven at the center. You got a lead. One.
Good. I got you. Go.
I got 2.
That's you. That's all you. Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my! You want it, dude! You want it! She want it! Good game, guys. Oh my god, she did it! She did it!
What a victory there for Kangorillaz. Saluna's going to get the ice there for that last shot. And yeah, wow, what a victory for Synapse. This is a proving game for Synapse. This right here, this tells you Synapse is ready for postseason with this roster. Synapse is ready right now. So Joker in season 1 they didn't go undefeated, but against all teams that were not Kangorillaz, they not only went undefeated, but every single game they won, they did it in 2. And the only team to take them to 3 rounds during the season was Kang, and every time Kang took them to 3 rounds, that Kang won.
They're ready. Let's go.
Shrem's going to send that one across there to Lovers. Lovers bring this one in, goes up to Mad, and Mad, that's our first goal of the game. 32 seconds into Kangorillaz.
Kung here going to pass it off to Jaywalker. Jaywalker redirecting and diverting himself just to find Kung. And Kung gets the goal, ties it up to a piece.
Low. Nice. I'm shielded.
Pass down below and looking, shooting, and good looking on the shot. 4-2.
Let's go back. He's going to send that one out to that far side trap. And that chain, wow, that grab there. Game sending this one in. Is that going to be on? It is. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
5 minutes left in this first round. Sealable bag. He's going to go for the goal. Not missing that time.
Trying to wrangle this one in. Oh, sealable back without the setting. Oh my God. Oh, what? This game is dumb. This game is so dumb.
Over on the other side, off the side wall, good stat coming in fast from Sealable. Cross pass, Loveridge converts, and they're back up now.
And Loveridge now going to walk this one in. Goes under the goal, but a great read there by Kong. Oh no, somebody there on Joker drop. That is unfortunate. That is Jaywalker going out right now. Sent up there to Shimbitsky. Shimbitsky walking this one in. Has a one-on-one with the goalie, taking the shot. That one's going to go low and away, and that's going to bounce on the bubble. That's going to be who's that on the far side. Sealable back, picking that one up. They have a 3-on-2 right now if they act quickly. Loveridge taking that one. That one's going to ding off and bounce out. But that's going to be Shimbitsky trying to chase that one down. Good leech on Game, and sends it back towards the tube to Matt.
At the moment, Sealable bag trying to finding that goal, but look at the nice dives, double dive in fact, from a couple players on Joker.
Yeah, Sealable, he tried to hold that off as long as he could. We're talking 100 of a second too long, and now Game's walking this one for the 2. And that's going to give Joker a 1-point lead here. We're going to have about, I would guess, about 50 seconds once we come out of the 2.
Don't really get used to seeing that too often from Kang. At the moment, though, they may just pay with that very, very deep shot from Jaywalker.
This is I'm excited for round 2 here because I do believe Kang has it within them to come back here in round 2 and force that round 3. And if we get a round 3, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Let's get it. Let's get this one. Let's get this. Get the bread.
And off the sidewall, as round 2 begins, going to Ryan, crossing it up, crossing it back, and there's the 2. Yeah, he's going ahead indeed over here to the passing. Brief, ooh, stall, but look at the grab from Kong, dude.
Good play there by Shimbitsky. You get to see him. Oh no, Jaywalker with an opportunity. He's gonna walk this one in, and he plants it for the 2, and that's gonna give Joker the 4-point lead here. A good slap there by Game to get it away. Oh, opportunity here. Loveridge takes a shot, he hits it. 6-meter 2, that's gonna hang on the board. We're back to 2-point game, just over 2.5 in.
Double bounce off that ceiling, eventually being taken by Stram, but Stram being assaulted, and right over there to Ryan, going for that anchor shot, only gets a 2, but it's still a 4-point lead now for Joker.
But Jaywalker, oh man, you know how many times Jaywalker did that to me the one time I played with Joker? And the game taking that shot, he's gonna hit it for the 3. And Joker's up by 7, almost halfway through round 2. 2-on-2 opportunity if they can stop Joker on the backfield, walking this one in. Stram with the cut pass, and Loveridge slams it in for the 2, and that's gonna put Kang up to 4 here, still down by 5. And another huge part of that game is Shimbitsky, who gets a great read on that loose disc, sending this one in deep. Is that going to be on? No, it's low, but on opportunity, man, he sends it in, and we're back to a 3-point game, just under 4 to go.
I'm covered.
Oh, I had to.
Oh. Go back to goal.
And that's not how you do it there with that missed pass opportunity. Sends it in. Who was it? I don't even know. Who was it? Stram. Of course it was. Oh, God. Sends that one out. It gets through mid. The champ is there. Kong with it. Sending it up to Game with an opportunity. Takes a shot. Oh, the ding. Wow.
This turns around into a goal. They're going to be really hurting at the moment, lining it up and eyeing the shot. It's Mad coming alive.
I'm going to go for goalie.
12 seconds. Game sending this one up there to Kong. Looking to send this one back for the 3 shot. Kong, Ryan hits it. We're going overtime. Mad's gonna send this one in deep. Gonna get the flat bounce off the backboard. Shredder's getting there first. He hits it. We're going to game 3, ladies and gentlemen. At the start of the game, I said it's gonna be a great game. Get everybody in here. So now is the time. You need to be watching this game, especially if you're a new team, but even returning teams, you need to be watching this game. You need to be watching it right now. Get them in here right now as we're about to start round 3.
He's got a shot made.
I'm so stupid.
Oh, we're good. We're good.
Stupid. We're good. Cross high. Back to bow tie. Cutting from shield.
I'm also cutting.
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about. Just play it slow. The only time Kang scores is when we mess up.
does hit Strem. Strem under pressure, gonna go for that cross pass. Does hit Sealable. Sealable has a one-on-one on the goal here. He's gonna take the shot. He hits it, and that's gonna put Kang up by 3. I have nothing else to say. He's got to draw out that defense. They know they can't, you know, it's hard.
I got leverage. Shield open.
And they do get what they want. They stun Loveridge out in the backfield, and that's going to give them the space to move in. Strem's going to walk this one in. Takes a shot, but the stop there by Ryan.
Get back.
You guys are next to each other.
Cross.
Something.
Oh my god! That will be again. No, it's just Strem.
I'm dead. Kung.
As they're gonna go in for a nice
God,
goal
Ryan,
right
you're
from
in
the
headbutt
side. Ryan 8.
Actually, I'm 90% certain Ryan stole that goal from Kung.
Low.
There. Over goal.
Kung hits the shot, and that's the 3 that Joker needed. That's going to put him up by 2, 9-7. Back there to Sealable, or excuse me, Loveridge. Loveridge up to Strem. It's Strem, the predatory pasta himself. Now it's going to be Sealable sending this one up. Oh, right there in the hands of Ryan. Ryan's going to send this one all the way in, taking the bounce into the bubble. Oh my God. Ryan, reliable Ryan. Matt is going to hunt that one down, slap it forward. He's going to get there first. A lot of stuns coming out. That is Sealable back. Sealable back has Loveridge cutting to the goal. Cuts over there to Strem. Strem's going to slow this one down. Takes the angle shot, but it's off his teammate's head. That is unfortunate, but Matt recollects it, sends it right back to Strem. Another angle shot, but it's stopped by Kung. No, Matt looking to make something happen. They have Loveridge in the bubble going across the Strem. Strem takes a shot, but Kung with the grab. 21 seconds to go. It's going to be Matt on the back line. Matt sending it back up to Strem. Strem, another shot, Ryan. Ryan is going to stop that. He sends it out, and that was at the mid.
Over, but only 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Could it be in a hot second? No,
Let's go.
and it will be the third round. Joker win here in VRML. Unbelievable, and this is what it's all about. Needless to say, that lived up to expectations as it always and often does. And these games, unbelievable. The amount of clutch saves though from Joker, the grabs, the steals, the mid-air swoops. I mean, that was ridiculous.
Go get everybody in here. Get everybody right now. Guys, I gotta yell. Guys, get everybody in here right now.
I guess I'm not the only one suffering from heat stroke in my house, but Dimwi over there somewhere in the distance. I'm hoping he's correct here. Didn't just Caster's curse it, because if he did,
no.
I do see what we saw before. I'm fully expecting someone to splice in that audio clip over, you know, the end score and, you know,
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Jackson Jills, for one more here this evening. Here on VRML 1, Kangorillaz versus Project Mayhem. I am SirDimwi, joined by NightFiree with 2 E's. And still waiting on a few players, but yeah, this is a very exciting matchup. NightFiree, how you feeling about it?
Wednesdays have turned into like a sort of a thing. I feel like the midweek madness, maybe we could call it. But I feel like whenever I tune in Wednesday night to the action, it's always pretty dang good. And so far, that last match that we were just watching was very fun to watch. That was a very fun game. I'm expecting an equally exciting one here because we are in the exact same scenario, right? That whole season on the line, the whole can I make the top 6 is very much a factor for, again, both of these teams.
Yeah, now looking over the standings, because it still is, although Kangorillaz is in a much more comfortable position after that victory there in that last game. But looking over the standings, so after the 2 games played today, MMRs have certainly adjusted, but the standings haven't changed. The teams have not actually moved up or down a single placement from either of those games, which is very interesting. It's very interesting. Makes it more interesting here as so Project Mayhem is sitting 1 MMR bracket down below 0 Illumidotty and Frostbite. They're in the 1130. They are in the 1130. They're in 9th place. That's 3 places out from that top 6, but still in the race here as they do have. I do believe I'm gonna check my notes. I have it right here. Project Mayhem. Yeah, they do still have 2 games remaining, including this one. So it is possible. It is possible, especially after 0 got that loss. Illumidotty picked up a loss. It is very possible that Project Mayhem can push up. So it's really going to come down to how like Frostbite plays, how these final games happen this week. This is going to come down to the final day. This is going to come down to Sunday. This might even come down to a last-minute challenge. We might get a 1 a.m. challenge match on Sunday.
Yeah, teams are certainly going to be, it's coming down to the wire. You know, it is that final week. We are so close to getting into that postseason. I mean, it is exciting times, man. And this match is one I'm very interested in tuning into. I love when the teams feel that pressure, and you can see it in in how the teams play. They convey it to you in Discord. You know, they tell you they're nervous about these games, and it's just exciting. It's top esports, and I'm glad to be tuning into this series.
I also just realized I didn't actually ping the teams that they are good to go, which is totally on me. I was because I had just been talking to them, and we were waiting for those players to get back in, and they're back in, and I'm going, why aren't they starting? And so that's my fault. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, this is such an exciting time. You know, it's happened every season. Preseason going into the finals felt just like this. Season 1 going into the finals felt just like this. Was down to the last week, was down to the last couple games. I mean, Kangorillaz got knocked out like 2 days before the end of the season in preseason. I mean, and they weren't even playing. They had to watch someone else play and get knocked out in preseason. It was pretty wild. And that was preseason. We only took 4 teams into the postseason, if I remember correctly. So yeah, this is it's such an exciting time. I love this time of year because it gets really busy, and then suddenly you have like 5 days and nothing. I mean, not nothing. There's a lot of discussions and planning and all that stuff, but like the games stop happening. There's no games. Yeah, you get this wild calm, and then the finals happens and everything's big, and then it is nothing. Like it just drops off. And so it's this big build-up. We're at the climax of the season, and we're just hitting, the first curve of the wave there. And I'm just so excited as just waiting on the teams to ready up now.
It's it's an exciting time in terms of league ops, and it's very much in terms of what the teams are building towards. It's everything, and even and then in terms of what we're building towards here at the casting desk and with the casting team, it's everything. It's so exciting to get down to those final couple of rounds and get down into the finals, obviously. And this season 2 is going to be insane. Those finals are going to be absolutely amazing to be a part of it. I cannot wait to be watching those. And hopefully we don't have to wait much longer to watch this exciting series that's going to lead into that.
Kangorillaz, I do believe, have just readied up, so we should get started here any moment. And it is, almost did the thing again. What thing? Nothing. I don't know what you're talking about, as I'm gonna hit the button. And there, nothing happened. Project Mayhem on the left there in orange. Vanzi, B-Love, Huzzah, and the Law. Kangorillaz on the right there in their proper blue. Mad, Leverage, Healable Bag, and Shrimbitsky. And we are gonna get started here. Looks like Kang is really pressuring Project Mayhem to ready up. They have readied up, so we are gonna get started here in round 1. Clock is counting. I can't talk. Clock is counting down, and we're counting down to the start of this very exciting matchup.
We are about to see how this joust unfolds as we hop into round 1.
That is a quick joust there. Project Mayhem, 1.9 second joust is Matt, though, is going to pick this up for Kangorillaz. So Kang immediately picking up the first possession here off of that neutral joust. Shrem on the far side, moving through that tube. Shrem sending this one in, going to hit the nacho. As Leverage picks that one up. Leverage sending that one over to Sealable. Sealable going back to Shrem. Shrem now slowing it down. And look at that, forcing that defender to come out. He's going to send that one in, but out of reach. Sealable picking it back up. Going to fling it up towards the ceiling where that is Vanzi coming out, getting the grab, trying to send it out, but still stuck in. As Shrem will pick it up on the back line.
Pretty quick reaction from Project Mayhem, and it could have been an opportunity there. Oh my goodness, the stun and the missed shot just goes a bit wide. The setup was nice, but the shot wasn't quite quick enough, and that's an excellent save from Vanzi at goal. The defense here just barely able to shut down the Kangorillaz offense, and they are applying that pressure. Nice bit of intercepting there, bit of a mispass maybe even in the clear now, finally relieving some of that pressure. Maybe they can even put an attempt on goal here. Give it a setup. The shot's a 3. The Law gets his squad up. Project Mayhem 3 points.
So that's a minute 4 into round 1 here. Project Mayhem is going to get the first goal, going up 3-0 on Kangorillaz. That is a substantial start here for Project Mayhem, letting them know that they are here, they're in it, they're here to play. And so that's going to be Mad here handling it for Kangorillaz, sending that one through the tube. This is the second time I see this play tonight, and I love that play. Although I think that's twice it hasn't worked out, unfortunately. As B-Love is going to get the interception there, sending that one up, although not to the intended target. Or Sealable's good slap pass there to Leverage. Leverage looking for Shrem, but Shrem can't grab it. So it'll turn back over. Love picking that one up, going to send it through the far tube there. Going to go all the way down into the Kangorillaz zone. I thought I saw a chain there. There it is. Kang's chain just now getting there. Mad picking that one up, turning it around now for Kang. 8 minutes to go.
And we're seeing just a few missed passes coming out from both sides here, and I gotta feel it's the pressure that's mounting up here. The shot that's open, goal 3 just dings off the corner. Opportunity still here as I set up for the 1v2. A nice bit of one-on-one here from Sealable. He's gonna try and go in for the walk-in, passes it over to the stack, and the save from Huzzah grabs it, and now he's gonna walk it up and clear it down tunnel.
And a good chain there. Vanzi and the Law trying to get there. They can't get the grab, though. The bounce is a little wild. Vanzi trying to track it down now. Stunning out Sealable Bag. This one bouncing to the floor. B-Love is going to get there, picking that one up, backing it out, going to send that one in. Hits the Law on the near side wall. The Law is going to back it up there to Huzzah. Huzzah now slowing it down here, pulling Leverage out a little bit. Going across there to B-Love. They send that chain, though. And that's what the chain is for. That pass goes wild. Chain trying to track it down. They get stunned out. Huzzah with a great recovery, sending that one up to the Law now. And still Project Mayhem trying to make something happen as it finally does turn over there to Kang, who get it into that near side tube.
A defensive chain wreaking havoc on any sort of offensive setup that Project Mayhem could mount here. Now they're going to try and go on the offense. The stack is down here and the slaps are in, but none of them really much meaning behind him. Leverage going to be able to get his hands on the disc. He's instantly stunned out. Huzzah going to be able to snag that one and finally clear it out for Project Mayhem. Will the Mayhem stack be here? It is. It's a quick one, and they have disc in hand and open goal. 3 goes wide, and now saved just in time by Sealable.
So Kang get another turnover there, pass up to Matt at mid. Matt's gonna dump this one in, as they do have sealable bag getting there quickly. Oh, he can't play the disc. Does pick it up, but doesn't have the space anymore, so he's gonna back pass it there to Mad. Mad gonna get it reset there to Strem. Strem sending it back in, looking for leverage, out of reach. Strem gets there, but he gets stunned out, and now the Law sending it up incidentally to B-Love. B-Love taking a long shot there. That was a shot as he inverted for a more favorable angle. Not inverted, actually went to the side there, just turned 90 degrees, with Vanzi forcing another good turnover, sending this one in back into the Kang zone where Matt will pick it up.
The back and forth chess moves that are going on are so intricate, and so there's so many that are happening so quick. You know, to read that shot on goal like that with the stack was excellent. Now here, the defense doing a great job of constantly bruising and brawling in any sort of offensive setup. Although, as I say that, a good bit of pass work inside the bubble, the one-on-one, the juke, the missed shot at the top of the goal. Project Mayhem have been so close on setup, and quite frankly, they don't need the extra points. They have the lead, but with 5 minutes, there's plenty of points to score, and that's an extra 2 to make it a 5-point lead.
And that is now Project Mayhem. So we are halfway through round 1 here. Project Mayhem has held Kangorillaz scoreless, as they are up now by 5 points, which is substantial. So that's going to be Matt taking it here for Kangorillaz. Matt sending that one up to Leverage. They are inverted. Leverage sending this one through. Looking for the teammate. Doesn't take. Sealable back. Can't get there. Are we going to get a turnover? It looks like, as Huzzah does collect this one. Excuse me, Vanzi. Vanzi picking that one up. Going to send that through that right tube there, bouncing all the way into the Kang zone. Kang trying to get there. They don't get the grab. It's going to be Project Mayhem getting there first. Moving in on the goal here. Huzzah to the Law. Oh, the stop. What a stop there by Leverage, but getting it back is Huzzah, who takes out the trash, brings it back in, and with just over 4 to go here, it is a 7-point lead to Project Mayhem.
Starting to pile on a little bit. You know, it's important to remember with these high-level games that points can score in a heartbeat. So with 4.5 minutes left, you know, you cannot count Kangorillaz out, especially Kangorillaz. Very much a veteran team, familiar with dealing with situations like this, so do expect them to. I would be surprised if they didn't find any points here. They are going on the offense. They are playing it a little bit calmer. They're trying to pull that aggressive defense out from Project Mayhem, and they have done just that. But the stack is there for Project Mayhem. The turnover again favors them. The stack and clear may work as well, as the Project Mayhem stack is not here in time.
Oh, it looks like actually ultimately a bunch of scrums going there at mid that I did not pick up on the camera. I apologize. As this one's going to bounce back into the Project Mayhem bubble. Mad getting there, Mad picking it up, looking at a 1-on-3, went for it, but the Law is going to get the grab, sending that one out now into that far side trap where that chain for Kang is going to get there very, very quickly. Shrem picking it up, Shrem sending it in there, does hit Sealable, Sealable juking on the floor, Sealable across the Leverage, can't grab it, Shrem picking it up, Shrem sending it, looking for that back cone, backboard shot there, but now in the hands of Sealable. Another opportunity here for Kang, Sealable going up there to Shrem, Shrem back to Seal, Seal was not anticipating it, and Mad now trying to recollect it, but no, it's going to get sent out there by Vanzi, cleared out to this trap.
Kang really just need to slow things down a little bit. They just need to try and calm up, play their game, play their passing game. And what's uncharacteristic in their offense here is that they've had a couple of missed passes. You know, we haven't been seeing that in the previous game. They were really clean with their passes on offense, and that was what was leading to their success. And now here, they're having a little trouble on offense against this Project Mayhem. The defense here able to get back in time. Sealable with an excellent steal. The Law looking for the 1v2, almost had it.
Yeah, this is, I would agree, very uncharacteristic of Kang, and maybe Kang allowing Project Mayhem to dictate the pace of the game a little too much, as Kang now looking for a clear and boost. They don't get there. The Law's going to pick that one up, sending it up to Huzzah, who does get stunned out by that chain, picked up there by Shrem. Shrem, though, just draped by orange players. Huzzah going to get it right back. Huzzah sending it, trying to send it towards mid. But it will be Mad picking it up. Mad sending it back there to Leverage. Leverage on moving in, going to cross it there to Sealable. Sealable up to Strem. And there it is finally. 5th time's the charm. Strem's going to get that one in for the 2. And that's going to still be a 5-point lead here to Project Mayhem.
A really good bit of pass work there. That's the Kangorillaz that we know in the offensive zone there. And the give and go to Strembitsky. As soon as he gets his opportunity inside bubble, he is a tough cookie to crack, a tough one to deny. Project Mayhem maybe now feeling that the threat from Kangorillaz is a little bit more real. They do still continue to try and pile onto this lead. He's challenging into the 1v3. The pass back is intercepted nicely. The turnover, exactly what Kangorillaz need to try and work their comeback right now. A good bit of clearing here. Is the stack going to be back in time for Kangorillaz? It looks like it might be. This could be an open goal opportunity here for the 3. It is. Oh, the 2-point instead, just inside the bubble. Regardless, though, they are mounting a comeback.
Yeah, it's just a 3-point game now, but only about a minute to go here. Kang is going to have to force a turnover and then pull out a 3, or do the same with the 2, but much quicker, as it is going to be Project Mayhem here with the Joust advantage, up by 3 against Kangorillaz here in round 1. Vanzi taking a hold of that one. The Chang comes very, very quickly. Interception though. Shrem with it. Shrem moving in. Shrem crossing it up there to Loveridge. Loveridge coming in over Ness, sending it in on the shot. Cielo is going to redirect it in for the 2. So it's a 1-goal game. We still have about 40 seconds to go. So that did not end it. We are still in this. Kangorillaz could still come back.
Crazy round 1 we're experiencing right now. Kang are not letting go of this. They're doing great. They're suddenly looking like a much cleaner team. Their passes finding purchase. They're doing really good on this defense here to aggressively find the picks they need and get the turnovers they're looking for. As I say that, the push up from Project Mayhem, the 1v1 challenge. The ding on the top of the goal, and it's 20 seconds left now. Can Kangorillaz get their hands on the disc and get a setup going? The clear back. This is going to be the clear down tunnel. Not successful. 15 seconds. The clock slowly ticking down for them to mount a comeback.
8 seconds to go here. This one finds its way into the Project Mayhem bubble. Chains are there. It's going to be picked up by Strap. Taking the shot on the ding. And it's bouncing out. It does make it out of the bubble, and it will be round 1 to Project Mayhem. 7-6 over Kangorillaz. Wow.
Wow. Yeah. Wow, indeed. What a crazy round 1. Such a... oh, man. I think that was 6 unanswered points from Kangorillaz because they were down 7-0. So they were certainly starting to get that momentum back. And just in the right time, you know, if anything, it's not a bad way to go out of round 1, because if they had not been able to get those points on the board, if they had not been able to get any momentum in that first round, I mean, what a way to shut that team down. Now they have this round 1 win. They've just come off a series win, and so they're feeling very good now. You know, that confidence may be back in their favor. Although no, excuse me, Project Mayhem did win that round.
Yes.
I don't know why. I don't know why I was thinking that. But yeah, I mean, they mounted a comeback, so they still have a little bit of momentum they can ride going into the second round.
And they absolutely do. And Kangorillaz is the kind of team, you know, when they get on that wave, man, it can. I mean, they'll just run with it. And also worthy of note is Palador calls Kangorillaz the comeback. The reverse sweep team. The reverse sweep kings for a reason. So this is kind of a place that Kangorillaz are very familiar with, being down by 1 after the first round. So we'll see what happens here as we start round 2.
Still, though, Project Mayhem came out guns blazing. They had an excellent round 1 first half. They were doing great to shut down any momentum from Kangorillaz. Their passing was excellent. Their defense was strong. We'll see if they can sort of recreate that here as we get into round 2 already. The back and forth in the midfield. Kang have managed to get their hands on the disc. A bit of a setup inside the bubble and a nice bit of juking from Strambitsky as he finds an opportunity just under the defense.
Also worthy of note, as that first one goes in, 18 seconds into Kang. Kang came out 1.65 second joust time. I think that is the fastest joust time I've personally witnessed since we started this speedometer business. That is insane. That's 10 hundredths of a second faster than the fastest one I've seen so far, 1.75 that I've seen from a couple teams. Stram coming in though. Stram is going to hit that one as well. 1 minute in, it's a 4-point lead to Kang.
Jeez, Kang are really starting to pile on here to this lead. They're in danger of starting to run away with some momentum. Project Mayhem need to take this offensive opportunity and, I don't know, slow things down a little bit. That was 2 very quick goals. They need to avoid that quick turnover. And as I say that, they are getting pressure applied there. Good bit of bounce pass off the side to Huzzah. Back and forth in the midfield to work it up. Ooh. But it is intercepted by Sealable Bag, and now Kangorillaz is looking to mount an offensive, but the stack and clear not quite there in time. The clear and pass not quite there as well, and we're still battling for disc inside Project Mayhem's zone.
So Huzzah with it. Huzzah is sending a pass to a teammate, but it's out of reach. The Law does ultimately track it down, but Mad picking it up. Mad coming in 1-on-2. Mad taking the shot. Mad's going to hit it. And that is now a 6-point lead to Kangorillaz, as we are only just about 2 minutes in. And the start of this round looking very different than what we were seeing in round 1, except for maybe right near the end there, as you pointed out near the end, or at the end, that was 6 unanswered goals from Kang. Kang just kind of still riding that wave of momentum, as that chain very quickly coming in, although it's still in possession here. Project, oh no, there's a turnover. Mad, long shot. Mad's gonna hit it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Mad, the madman. I'll say it again. The madman, 20 meters out.
Wow, yeah, this is a very different team. You can kind of tell the first half, Project Mayhem were succeeding in that chaos, and it just looked like Kang were not finding success with their passes. Like I said, they just didn't seem like it was the standard Kang we had seen in that first series. Now, this is much more of the Kang that we were seeing against Illumidotty in that second round as well, and so they are certainly starting to get that momentum back. Sealable with a very nice stack intercept on that pass, and Project Mayhem can't even set up on the offense.
Stram sending this one back to Mad there at the bow tie, playing very. See, this is, you know, we were talking. I was talking first round about how it seemed like Kang was playing at a kind of letting Project Mayhem dictate the pace there, and now we're back to just that slow, methodical passing from Kang. What they're good at is Stram coming in, Stram down to Seal, Seal off the backboard. Ooh, the bounce off the cone, not what he was looking for. This one's going to bounce up, and Mad's going to pick it up there on the back line. Mad sending this one across to Stram. Stram going into the bubble there, hitting Seal. Seal going to go back across to Mad. Mad back across to Stram. And not seeing the lanes we're looking for. So, I mean, this is masterful disc movement, although that, as I say it, of course, a mispass. But all up until that point, and even now still, I mean, the recovery there, beautiful. And look at that. They pull the entire defense out of the bubble and get it in for another one. That is an 11-point lead here to Kangorillaz, as we are only at 4 minutes in.
Yeah, this is certainly a dangerous lead for them to be having going into this second round. I can't imagine winning 8-7 and then getting mercied in the second round, but Kang is certainly pushing towards that at this speed. And I think Project Mayhem may finally realize that they're playing this much slower on the passing. They are not trying to rush this up here. The stack trying to get this intercept, all four pushing out for it, an open goal opportunity here, and they quickly get back on defense. They can afford that though, right? They can afford to be overly aggressive. The setup and the three-point shot, the Law threading the needle between three defenders.
That was a wicked shot there from the Law. I don't think anybody was expecting it. I really want to watch this replay as they come in. That pass there, he's walking in, and yeah, nobody's expecting it. Nobody was expecting that shot. Yeah, that was wild. That was something
really
else.
Good read. Well, it's the underhand too. They just anticipated it to come off the lower side, you know, that underhand to come down at that angle, and instead he ends up going to the top of the goal. A very nice shot here, and open goal up. No, intercepted by Matt as he pushes up off the barrier. Prevents that one from going in. But either way, Project Mayhem at least preventing the shutout, not preventing that three off the bottom of the zone.
And that is a shot. That is a shot. That was not. Someone's going to want to bring up intentions versus expectations. I'll tell you right now, when you're talking to this caliber of player, that was intentional. That was expected to go in, and it did. And that is back to an 11-point lead here as Kangorillaz, as Vanzy's going to take that one. Sending it to the left through there, tube there, but hits the lip, picked up by Vanzy. Vanzy does get it through that time to Huzzah. Huzzah going for that long shot. Mad's going to shut it down. So Matt gives it right back to Huzzah for a second chance. Huzzah going to send it up to the Law on the ceiling there. The Law doing some jukes there, looking for an opportunity. They're going to crash the net right now. Very hockey play there. Vanzy taking it. Vans back to B-Love. Wow, what a recovery. What a recovery. What a play. Wow.
Really good teamwork. Probably some insane communication there because that was perfectly timed. As soon as he came off stun, the disc was in his hand and he was putting it in goal. Really hard to read that because you count that player out in your mind defensively. You stunned him out. He's not going to be able to do anything. He's not a threat. But then suddenly, right when he comes out of stun, he's got a disc in his hand and he's putting 2 points in.
And now Lovers, Kangorillaz here with it. They're trying to break up the chain. We saw them do this last game. No, it was the other way around, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I'm not even certain now. But now, oh, good pass up there. Stram moving in. Stram might get an opportunity. Feigns a back pass. Does get stunned out before he can take that shot. And so it's going to turn over B-Love with it now. It's a 9-point difference here. 3.5 minutes to go here in round 2. B-Love sending this one through that near side tube. Going to bounce all the way down into the Kang zone. It is going to be Project Mayhem getting there first. They have an opportunity, 2-on-2, 3-on-2, pass behind the goal, hitting Vanzy, and Vanzy lays it in for the 2, cutting the Kangorillaz lead in half, 14-7 here.
Really important answer back from this Project Mayhem team. If they didn't do this, even if they lose this round, which they are certainly not out of yet, they're mounting a nice comeback. But even if they do, to at least put up 7 points here and get yourself a respectable turnaround on that lead, this is very commendable. It's going to be still a long road ahead as a 7-point lead gets a little bit longer with 3 more points tacked on to make it 10.
That happened so fast. Oh my goodness. This is Kang. This is the Kang I know, man. This is Kang doing stuff I can't even. The camera can't even keep up with them. You know, this is the Kang. Yeah, the Kang. That's I'm saying it. Quote me. This is the Kang. Vanzy coming in here. Vanzy sending him across. Ooh, bouncing off the popcorn as the wall trying to track it down. Can't. Leverage. He's gonna pick it up. Leverage sending that one up. Hits Shrembitsky. Shrem has a pulls the ender. Oh my!
Come on.
Did you see that shot?
The halo from the stun, the re-grabs, dunks. I mean, come on. Behind the back.
At that angle.
What are we doing out here, you know?
I can't. I just don't. I don't.
Clip it and ship it, man. That is a fantastic.
That's it. That's the end of it. Kangorillaz have won the championship. Season's over. We're done. Gonna be no playoffs. I'm resigning. Oh my god.
Yeah, and then he does that. Wow. Shrembitsky feeling scorned after having 7 points scored on him in this second round has lit a fire under his team and himself as he has put 5 points up in a very fashionable style. If you want to shut down morale and momentum going into your third and final round of a series, Shrembitsky's doing a fantastic job of it. Let's see if Project Mayhem can try and get a little bit of that fire stoked back again here as they are trying to get onto the offense. The clear here going nicely, but does get into the hands of the law. No one's here to support him. He's in a 1v3. Finally, the rest of his team is coming up, and we're going to see a bit of a Project Mayhem setup inside the zone. The law decides actually just to walk it in. Gets 2.
We have less than a minute here. It's a 13-point game. That's going to be about, 32 seconds. So, round 2 firmly in the hands of Kangorillaz off of the just the explosion of Shrembitsky, the predatory pasta himself. Mag gonna send this one over to Leverage. Doesn't matter. Leverage over to Shrem. Doesn't matter. Shrem up the seal. Doesn't matter. This game. Oh my! I have that.
Yeah,
I still can't get over that goal.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about that play. The amount of and that's the kind of thing I'm talking about that you can get excited. That's why we get so excited in the later end of the season and when we get into the finals, because that's like a little preview, right? Like that's just one incredible play in this series, and I'm expecting that just every round that we're playing as we get into the later half. I mean, but wow, what a crazy way to get momentum back onto their side. Interesting round 2, round 3. What are we expecting? I don't know.
You know what? I need a league mod in here. Can someone get the league mods? We need to run a quick test on Shrembitsky for PEDs. Because I just you see stuff like that and you're like, I've never done that. There's a lot of stuff you see that's really cool, but you're like, yeah, I've done that a couple times, Got lucky, or, I can do it sometime, but I've never done that. I'm still stunned.
Yeah, I'm looking at stats. 17 points scored, and right along with the rest of his team, 32 stuns, 1 steal. Very much the offensive force of this Kangorillaz team today, and yeah, proving why there was some very nice plays towards the end of round 2. You gotta be feeling good. I mean, that's a danger. If you are Project Mayhem, you gotta be a little concerned about Shrembitsky, and honestly, it might even be worth investing a little bit of extra attention onto him.
Yeah, I mean, really, yeah. Just marking him up, just shutting him down. As we are going to start here in round 3. Kang did get a 1.65 second joust off the last one, 1.7 this time. Still faster than anything else I've seen prior to the one in round 2. So Kangorillaz have perfected that neutral joust finally. This is all is going to send this one in right there in the hands of Vanzi. Vanzi was thinking about taking that shot, but he noticed Leverage here in the back line. Man in the goal. Leverage now going to send it over to Shrem. Shrem going to send this one up to Mad here in the left side too. Mad does not realize that goal is open. Mad, the goal's open. Okay, he's gonna walk. He's gonna walk it in. Yeah, go up. Look for Sealable. Sealable not able to handle it. This one's gonna bounce out of the bubble now into the hands there of Leverage, who's gonna reset it here for Kang.
Just getting caught up in the moment, right? The series is on the line. These games are very high intense pressure, and he just sort of tunnel visioned into the center of the arena. He wasn't even looking at goal. You know, he did put his head over there, but his eyes clearly didn't go as he was looking for the offense. And now the setup here coming in, a good bit of passing inside the zone for the squad. A nice bit of setup into the back and off of the head of Vanzi. 2 points for Kangorillaz.
And that was Sealable taking that shot there, getting that one in off of the head of Vanzi. And yeah, that's our first goal. Although, I mean, not as quick as round 2 there. It took a full minute this time. Last round, we were already at 4 points, 5 points up, actually. So yeah, Vanzi, good.
We may be getting a round 3 similar to round 1 in terms of scoreline, a bit more of a back and forth. And as I say that, Kangorillaz are saying, no, we want to pile on to our lead. We don't want to let this one go easy for Project Mayhem. And although that's true, the setup is here. The shot, the ceiling just goes wide.
Yeah, those shots are really reliable for some guys. That one's just going wide. Huzzah now with it though, and then they say, well, oh, what a grab there. It's Shrem. Of course it was Shrem. Shrem now turning around. Shrem's going to get that one cleared all the way out. The chains are away. Sealable gets a really good leech there. He's going to get there to pick it up. Oh no, Vanzi with the grab, but Shrem getting it back. Shrem back to Seal. Seal going to go back to the back line of Mad there. Mad going back to Seal. Seal look for a cut pass. Goes to Leverage there. Leverage going back to Seal. Seal pulls the goalie out and gets the goal for the 2. Kang up by 4.
And I guess that's the real issue, is that Kang have a full arsenal of excellent players. And if you do invest too heavily in trying to deny one, they can just go to another. They Sealable there with a good bit of back and forth between Leverage to get 2. 4-point lead now. If you're Project Mayhem, you really got to focus on keeping this close, because they did well when they kept it close. They did well when they could keep the momentum back and forth. And this may be the setup here. A bit of stack work does go a bit awry. The bounce doesn't favor them. The slap away goes into the hands of Project Mayhem. A pass between Vanzi and Huzzah. B-Love gonna look to set something up. Lie able to put that one in from an interesting angle. And the lead now down to 2.
Yeah, it's Project Mayhem is going to need goals like that. They got to start scoring here. They got to do it in that confident, commanding fashion as they did right there. And they are on the board here, so not out of it yet is Project Mayhem, as Kang is going to get the joust advantage here, up by 2. Just under 7 minutes to go here still. The Mag going to send that one up. Hit Sealable. Sealable going to cross that one up over there to Leverage. Leverage now moving through this tube. Ish now moving through mid, gonna send it right back there to Mad. All of Kangorillaz currently inverted. Mad sending this one up to Shrembitsky. Shrembitsky moving in, has Sealable above, gonna get stunned out though. Huzzah with the stuff, gonna get this one cleared out, and now it's another race for it here as both teams is streaking down for this one.
Ooh, Project Mayhem looking to mount their offense. The back pass that no one's quite there for yet. The Law does get there just in time, but not in time, as Leverage able to stun him out, snag disc, and now B-Love trying to get back here. The stack, though, between Strambitsky and Leverage is too quick, and the 3-point open goal opportunity is capitalized on to push their lead to 5.
And yeah, as Strambitsky still just pushing up on that score line. As now, yes, Kangorillaz up by 5, almost halfway through this round 3. Vanzi with it here. Vanzi with B-Love on his back, and to send this one through, though, doesn't get to the intended target. Shrem's going to pick that one up, sending it back in to the Project Mayhem zone, where that chain gets there quickly. And the Law does ultimately pick that up, trying to send it over there to B-Love. Doesn't take, so it's going to turn over. Leverage with it. Leverage now sending it to the back line there to Mad. Mad going to send this one up there to Shrem. Shrem wanted to take that shot. It's going to move on in. Juking one. Oh, the save there by Vanzi. What a stop.
If Shrem put that one in, I mean, it would just be a full 10-minute highlight reel of the plays he's been making today, but almost gets shut up there as the Project Mayhem squad tried to put up some points. The clear almost favors them. The B-Love able to brawl out here in the midfield and does get his hands on the disc, tries to get it down, and the offensive setup from Project Mayhem is slowly shaping here, but can they do it? Oh, the defense gets completely pulled out. Everyone dove for that disc. I don't even think they knew the law was down there, and he snags it, dodges the dives, and finds a three-point opportunity.
Yeah, I was not expecting that one at all. Yeah, that was a beautiful pickup there by the law. As that looked like almost a reset attempt there initially that just got turned over. So now we're back to a two-point game here with 4:20 on the clock. Nice as Loveridge going to send this one in there to Shrem. Shrem coming in. Shrem loses the hand, I do believe. Gets it back, bringing it in. Shrem, 4 minutes to go. 4-point lead. Kangorillaz up. Project Mayhem, just advantage.
Really, I mean, never give up on a play. You know, you never know if you're. Sometimes you don't know if you're stunned or not. You know, in that chaos, it's hard to tell. And Strem, amidst it all, able to re-grab and put it in. Really nice persistence from him there to get that extra two. And here's a nice bit of clear work. Gets the setup. The stack is here. Can they get their hands on the disc though? No, they can't. Huzzah, chasing it across the top of the arena. Ends up getting scooped up by Kangorillaz, and now they are slowly working their way inside the zone of Project Mayhem. The stack and clear comes in from Kangorillaz. Loveridge has his hands on it. It's a 1v3, not looking good. Tried to deny the shot on, but Loveridge puts it in for two.
Vanzi very upset after that one. You can see it in his body language. Watch as this one goes in. Well, no, I wouldn't. Sorry, I shouldn't put the focus on Vanzi. That was a great goal there from Loveridge. Placing it right in the groin of the goalie, it looked like, actually. Sending that one in. Vanzi now with it. Vanzi has B-Love running protection there again. B-Love going to try to take out the stack. Good pass there up to the law. The law, though, stopped by Sealable. Sealable turning it around. Oh, and turn around again. And dumped in now, all the way down into the bubble, where it'll be Matt trying to get there. Can't. Picked up by Huzzah. Huzzah trying to make something happen. Juking, bringing it in. Sealable back with the stop.
What a huge stop from Sealable to deny that corner shot from going in. That would have been momentum shifting nicely and very timely into the hands of Project Mayhem, but instead they have to continue to battle it out and burn down their clock. 2:30 left. The series on the line here, and a lot on the line because this is the last week of the season. So if they can't win this one, who knows where they're going to sit in the overall rankings. B-Love doesn't feel the pressure, though. The stack pushes up, and he finds a very nice three-point goal on the corner.
Yeah, that was just that was beautiful goal there from B-Love. I don't really have much else to say about it than that. B-Love, I mean, just the discipline to keep the hand behind the line there as he's sending it in from that steep angle right on the line. He gets it in for the three, so we're under 2 minutes to go here. We're back within three. Kang in possession ostensibly. Shrembisky does pick that one up. Shrem looking to walk this one in. Is he going to get the one-on-one? No, he does get the back pass there to Loveridge. Loveridge going to Seal. Seal bringing it in. Oh, stopped by Vanzi. And this one down to the floor where Shrem's going to get a hand on it, but then slapped out by Vanzi. But then now picked up by Matt on the back line. Minute and a half to go here. Matt sending up to Shrem. Shrem looking for the anchor shot, although he's going to send this one back to Loveridge. And Loveridge now going to slow this one down. Going to play the clock a little bit. They want to get as much time off the clock as they can before getting this next goal. So minute 22 left. Just running it around the back line there. Playing the clock, pulling that chain out. That's going to give them the space they need. Look, they're pushing in now. Pass to Sealable. Sealable taking the shot. Vanzi with another stop. Wow, and he gets it cleared.
Super huge steal there. Oh no, this could be the overextension though. Oof. The over pull out of the defense.
Sealable
doesn't slap it in. He just misses it. The passing still going on here. The shot's missing the center there to Loveridge, and finally Kangorillaz find the shot. And now with a minute left, is Project Mayhem going to be able to mount a comeback? They've made some very key threes. They're going to have to do one here and then instantly get the intercept and find another point. Not a lot of time left to put this one into OT, or at the very least get a lead.
Not a lot of time. In fact, I do believe, well, not yet, but in 5 seconds we will be out of mathematical time. As Vanzi's going to send this one in. He does hit Huzzah. Huzzah, taking the shot. He's going to hit it. You know what? I spoke too soon. We are not out of time. We have about 6 to 7 seconds. 6 to 8 seconds. 8 seconds.
when you're talking about the play they have to pull off here, that quick intercept, it is exactly that. It is a 6-second play. If they push up here and get this blitz, it's everything. If they don't, who knows? And they have it. The shot. It has to be a 3. They push back out to the zone. B-Love goes for it.
Oh!
They had the opportunity. They went for the play. They nearly pushed it into OT. And just by a hair, Kangorillaz take the series.
By a hair, indeed. What an opportunity there. Leverage is the one. Leverage did get that stop there at the end, so Leverage the game saver there. Yeah, maybe the season ender for Project Mayhem. Hope not, but maybe, you know, with where Project Mayhem is sitting on the standings, it's possible. We're gonna have to wait and see, but
they'll still be able to push in the wild card. So they're not quite done yet. It's just a lot harder, a lot longer of a road now. You know, a lot more games to be played, and it's much more difficult. It's not that easy street that the top 6 have.
Yeah, this is true. This is very true. There is still the open qualifier, which the format for that did just get announced in the league announcements channel. So definitely go check that out if you haven't seen it. The format, either way, it's going to be a bracket-style tournament. And whether or not it's single elim or double elim will depend on how many teams are participating. And you can bet your bottom dollar that NA is probably going to be single elim. So, but yeah, I mean, Kangorillaz pulling out a victory there by the skin of their teeth. What a showing there. Both teams, I mean, really, Shrimbitsky just absolutely popping off.
Crazy.
Particularly in round 2. Vanzi popping off there in round 3 in goal there with 6 saves. I mean, this is just an absolutely insane game between these two teams, and I'd like to thank them for it. And I'm also really excited to see where Project Mayhem is going to go in the future. They are still a relatively new team, although I guess they're at this is their 9th game, so it's been a few weeks now. But still, I'd love to see what they can do over the course of an entire season.
Yeah, no kidding. Ooh, my heart rate is going. I can't imagine what the heart rate of these players is like today. That was fantastic Echo Arena. I am super happy we tuned into these games, Dimwi. You can't ask for a better way to sort of wind down your season. And obviously, we're not done yet. We still got plenty of games left this week. And like you said, it might come down to the very last game on Sunday night.
Yeah, it's going to be a very exciting week here. I mean, and not only that, I mean, we've also got rookie finals on Saturday. So, I mean, this is a ridiculously exciting week here that we have in store for us. But for tonight, that will do it for us. And here on VRML. Now, don't go PMing me or pinging me for lists. Once everything is submitted and everything, and I actually get around to it, I will put it up. So don't worry, it will go up tonight. I will get the update out. So don't freak out. It just might take a little bit, and you might have to wait till you wake up in the morning if you're early to bed.
So a rabid fan base, and it's a good problem, Dylan.
Yeah, it's a very good problem. Very good problem to have. I just want to put it out there. So since this is our last broadcast of the night here on VRML1, I'll do the big goodbye. So we thank our sponsors here, Pro2 VR, VR Cover, Rebuff Reality, VR Wear, Fixed Gaming, and of course all the staff and the volunteers for VRML, starting with the board, Dak and Man, Sleepy, NightFiree 2Es, that's this man right here, Palador, Buxton, Mama Verd, our governing mods, Dak and Man, Palador, Mama Verds, our league mods, Wick, Gilligan, Sneaky Evil Princess, AG, Dana Fabulous, Nada, Alakos, Echo, Zero, our caster team. I'm probably missing a few. I hope not. Palador, SirDimwi, So Much for Subtlety, Sputnik Cover, Swift, Pamwell, NightFiree with 2Es, Caption, Skinny, Wit, Adamar Fleisch, Shimbitsky, Captain Canada, Andy W, B Love, Dana McFabulous, Kong, Rockstide, Dash, VR Jersey, Acadie, Shepherd, and Rosie Hope. We thank everybody for watching here on Twitch tonight. We thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you in the next one. We will see you in the next one.